Hello everybody! It's Monday. It's the start of a brand new week. I hope you all had a good 2 no school days. It was sunny, it was warm, it was lovely. Now I have a question for you guys. Did any of you play outside? And if you did any of you see a caterpillar or maybe a butterfly? Would be pretty cool. If you didn't, that's okay. There's still plenty of time that you might see one. And speaking of caterpillars and butterflies, we talked all last week about them. And today, we're gonna keep learning about caterpillars and butterflies because I have a couple of really cool activities for us to do and some really neat pictures to look at. So, to begin, I have a book about the hungry caterpillar's friend. This guy is called the crunching, munching caterpillar. Now I wonder, do you think that the crunching, munching caterpillar is going to be the same as the hungry caterpillar? I wonder. Let's think about that for a second. Are they both going to eat a lot? Will there be some changes? I don't know. What do you predict? That means what do you think is going to happen in the crunching, munching caterpillar? Should we find out? I think so. Caterpillar was always hungry. For weeks he crunched and he munched his way through the fresh, juicy leaves of a blackberry bush. One day, Caterpillar was about to crunch into another leaf when, buzz, I hear something. I wonder who's coming. Buzz. Who's coming to visit Caterpillar? Bumblebee landed beside him. Wow, said Caterpillar. How did you get here? Simple, said Bumblebee. I have wings, look. Oh, I'd like some of those, said Caterpillar. There's Bumblebee and there's his wings. I help him fly. Bumblebee flew up into the air and buzzed busily from flower to flower. I'd love to fly like that, said Caterpillar. Well, you can't, said Bumblebee. I've got wings and you've got legs. Your legs are for walking. I guess so, sighed Caterpillar. Bumblebee flew off to the next bush. Watching Bumblebee fly had made Caterpillar very hungry. So he crunched and he munched until it was time for bed. Caterpillar woke to the sound of twittering. Birds swooped and soared in the early morning light. Caterpillar was just about to start his breakfast when chirp, 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 chirp. Ooh, who makes that sound? Who's gonna sit beside Caterpillar? Sparrow landed beside him. I'd love to fly high in the air like that, said Caterpillar. Well, you can't, said Sparrow. You need to be as light as the dandelion clock that floats on the breeze. You're far too fat to fly. Your legs are for walking. I guess so, said Caterpillar glumly. Glum means he's not feeling too happy. He's sad. Can you show me a glum face? I want to fly. Feeling glum. Caterpillar carried on munching all day until the light began to dim. That means it's getting darker outside. He wrapped up a leaf around himself to keep warm. He was about to go to sleep when I wonder who that is. Who's gonna come visit Caterpillar? Butterfly landed gracefully beside him. Oh, I wish I could fly like you, sighed Caterpillar. But I'm too fat and I have legs instead of wings. Butterfly smiled a secret smile. Go ahead, give a secret smile. He smiled a knowing smile. Who knows? perhaps one day you will fly, light as a feather like me," she said. "But now, little caterpillar, you should go to sleep. You look very tired." What does Butterfly know? What does he know? What was Butterfly before he became a butterfly? What was he? He was a caterpillar. Ooh. Butterfly was right. Caterpillar suddenly felt very sleepy. As Butterfly flew off into the night sky, he fell into a deep sleep. Good night, Caterpillar. Caterpillar slept all through the winter, and his sleep was filled with dreams. He dreamed he had wings and was soaring in the blue sky above the tall trees. He dreamed he was a dandelion clock drifting towards the sun. He dreamed he was as light as a feather floating on the breeze. He's having a lot of good dreams. When Caterpillar woke up, he felt the warmth of the spring sun. He was stiff from his long sleep, but he did not feel very hungry. He stretched, and he stretched. Can you stretch? Oh, stretch like our caterpillar. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. What do you think, friends? Is he still a caterpillar? And a breeze lifted Caterpillar into the air. He was no longer short and plump. He had wings. Great, big, beautiful butterfly wings. "Wow," said young Butterfly. I'm flying. All of his dreams came true. He has wings. What happened to Caterpillar? He changed into a butterfly. Ah, what a good story for the munching caterpillar. I bet him and the hungry caterpillar, who aren't even caterpillars anymore, are off flying from flower to flower, having a good time. Oh, that book just made me feel so happy. Now, usually if we were in school, we would sometimes get real life caterpillars so we could watch them change. But since we're all at home, I have some cool pictures I can show you guys. So, I love this. We have this picture, and it shows the caterpillar getting ready to go into its chrysalis, okay? So here's our caterpillar. He finds a branch and he hangs on, and he makes himself into a J. J for jelly, J for jam. And look, he starts to make his chrysalis. It starts down here, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger until he is completely, or she is completely inside of her chrysalis. How cool is that? Caterpillar, and it slowly gets into its chrysalis. And now, when he's inside that chrysalis, he's having caterpillar dreams of being a butterfly. His body is changing. So cool. So lots of time goes by, and then he's ready to come out. She's ready to say, "Hello, world of a butterfly." So here, look at the chrysalis. It's different. You can see the butterfly inside. That's when it starts to poke itself out. And it crawls out of the chrysalis. It stretches out its wings. And there is the butterfly ready to fly off and go see some flowers. That is so neat. Let's take a look. Wowie zowie. Pretty cool, huh? So, I'm gonna get some other things, and I have some more fun projects for us. So stay tuned, I'll see you in a second.